Alright, everybody. Hopefully, Kem can parse these highlights apart to put separately on YouTube. Holy shit, that's loud! Difficulty language. Ugh. Holy crap. Can I not turn it down? I don't need closed caption. Oh, you can buy the soundtrack. Load, resume. Difficulty, casual. Language, English. Oh, wow. Full screen. I thought it was. Gamepad. I don't use gamepads. I don't use pads. Heraldry. Ooh. That's a lot of heralds. And drees. Okay, so we're just gonna stick with the new one we've got. Watch recap. I don't have a recap, so... because I haven't started yet. And this copy is provided by Versus Evil. This is our casual review of the Banner Saga 3, courtesy of the people at Versus Evil. I am legally obligated to say this, that this copy was provided to us by the developers free of charge. And we're gonna check it out. Does it recap the first two, mayhaps? I don't know. Should we click it? Fuck it.
When the sun suddenly stopped in the sky, calamity followed. Stone-armored dredge poured out of the north. A darkness bled across the land, and a world-devouring serpent carved chasms in search of something. The races of men and Val fled south in vast caravans, dealing with the dredge General Bellower and the treachery of Borsgard's governor, Rugger, to eventually arrive at the human capital of Arborang. Rugger's scheming and old rivalries with the king of Arborang poisoned their chances for safety. Can they restore the peace before the city turns on itself? Juno and Eyvind, powerful spellweavers who claim they can turn back the darkness, continued on to the Valka libraries, where a terrible confrontation left Manahar in ruin. The spellweavers now have no choice but to push into the darkness itself, protected only by a spell of light and a reluctant crew of mercenaries. Will they be able to drive away the darkness before all of Arborang and humanity is swallowed up? And at what cost? One way or another, the saga comes to a close.
That was so terrible, I think you gave me...
You're muted.
I am muted. Alright. Let me reread that again. Alright, I'm gonna go with Rook. I pushed the button, I thought it was unmuted. Sorry. Skilled hunter from the rural town of Skogir, Rook lost his daughter to a decision he has deeply regretted during his long and perilous journey to the human capital of Arborang. After gathering a long banner of followers who now rely on him, Rook was carried through dark times by potential love interest Oddleaf and his longtime companion Ivor, who has now gone with Volka to put an end to the darkness. The darkness!
We were as far from safety as we could have been. Me, Rook, and Alette, in our small town of Skor. So much has changed since then. We traveled the length of the world
It is a little
to
loud.
escape serpents and dredge. And still it was not enough. What I do now is madness. Somewhere in the darkness, I've been told, lurks an answer to all our desperate questions. I will make sure it sees the light of day. All I care about now is that the friends, no, the family I fought to deliver to Arberang, live to see the sun move again.
What? Chapter 16. We'll have to... Well, we should have played this from the beginning, but this is what we got, so... I mean, I've kind of played through the first one and the second one, but... Kinda. Yeah. Get up, they're coming again! Ooh, my. Already? How? 10-minute rule, dude. You're exhausted. Though the king has given you sanctuary in Arberang, it came with a condition. Do your part to repel the siege at the walls. The siege being waged not by Dredge, but a man who you helped escape from Boersgard, Ruga. Ruga's loyalists are already back, and they've got a battering ram. Rook, you alright? Trying to wonder if getting here is the easy part. What a miserable thought. There's thousands of refugees out there, but there's only one reason they're waging a war. Ruga. And he watches safely from a war tent while his bannermen assault the gates. That man poisons everything he touches. He's tried to take the throne in Arberang before, and the rumor goes, I almost can't blame the king for leaving him to the crows. But the rest of them don't deserve to suffer for it. You hear a chorus of shouts from the gates and a resounding creaking of wood. Arberang's guards rush to their stations. They've broken through the front gate! Hurry, we can't let them get a foothold! Alright. Been a long time since I played this game, so... How are we doing this here? Okay, I'm assuming the shield is defense, the fist is fight, the starburst is something, the chain is something, and the thing on the bottom is movement. What are these? Gold bridle. Oh. Wait. There we go. Click on the ability button to learn about the unit's abilities. Rank 10, Horseborn Cantref. Hunker down. Armor blocks damage. Your strength minus their armor equals damage. It's both damage and health. It drops to 0, the unit falls unconscious. Okay, stop! Damn! Willpower is spent to move further, hit harder, and perform your ability, but does not replenish. Exertion is the amount of willpower you can use on any given action. So that thing. And break is the amount of direct damage you can naturally do to an enemy's armor. Oh, direct damage you can naturally do to an enemy's armor. Okay, tighten straps. Armor works better when you get it back where it belongs. So this gives you... Okay, based upon the rank. And I have no points, but I just wanted to figure out what these were. And this is where you put these. Obsidian Bell. Green Ichor. Box Knots. Or is that Yox Knots? Yox Knots. I don't want to know what those are. Mask of Anvitir. Statue of Sightless Man. Okay, cool. Can I... Yeah. There we go. Centaur are cool. Okay, so what do we take? I'm taking him because he looks badass. Taking him because he looks badass. Yeah, let's just take all those guys. They're pretty badass. Alright. No, I don't want that. Fuck off with your abilities button. Okay, so she looks like she's ranged. 2 points available. Oh, I can spend points. Tighten straps. Bunker down. Resist 1. 20% resist armor damage. Resist 1 strength damage. Bonus crit chance. That would be useful. +2 strength. +1 armor, +1 strength, +1 will. +3 in all talents. Range distance, that might be useful. Okay, oh. I don't know what that means. Put it, thank you. Okay. Well, I want the range on her. There we go. Close. Confirm. Wait a minute, what's this? Kills 23. Oh, that's how many kills she's had. Gotcha. He has 1 point available. We'll give him that. Ooh, you're a big boy. Hello. Let's give him something huge. Rank 10 to equip that. Oh, that's the rank that they have to be. I see. So he's only rank 8. Gotcha. Let's do aggro. Yeah, let's give that to him. Screw it. Alright, next. Gunolf. You're rank 8. Let's give you that. Rank 8, Shield Master. Wonder if you can import anything from 2? You can, actually. What's the skull with the numbers next to it? That is apparently has something to do with leveling up and how many kills they've had.
Of course, you know, this means war.
I guess. And Haikon, who has 3 points. Yeah, don't ask me what I'm doing, because I am the foggiest of clues. Alright, so they're all done. Oh, that just goes back to the thingy. Alright, cool. Party's area is the area to assemble your party. They will take combat turns in order assigned here from left to right. This is the roster area where you can make a party by dragging heroes into the party slots above. By the way, there is music, but it's really loud and there's no volume slider. Once you're ready for battle, click the ready button. Sure. Like I said, I've played this in the past, but it was a long, long time ago. Come quick, they're nearly through! That's a lot of bad guys. Fuck it. Rain of arrows, bird of prey. Wow, that's got some range on it. I still can't shoot any of these bastards. Battering ram, malice. Taunts an adjacent unit. Alright. Bring the pain, battering ram. I can hit one of them. %60 chance. Shield wall. +1 armor to adjacent allies and self. I can either break their armor or I can try to shoot him. Let's try to shoot him. Oh, it causes 3 break damage. Alright, so the blue is armor, which reduces damage, and the red is health. Alright. Knock back up to 4 tiles for 1 break, plus 1 per unit they pass through. Okay. Or battering ram. Oh, that is battering ram. Or malice, which taunts all adjacent enemies. Come on! Yo! Break that armor. Ooh, he charged right through me. Ah, you son of a bitch. Bring the pain. Break damage to target, +1 to return the favor. And battering ram. Knock back up to 4 tiles for 1 break. How much break does he have? 2 points? I want to try to save that. Ugh, get fucked! Oh, you about to get in a world of shit, son. Sundering impact. 100% to hit, strength damage +1, 1 break to target, 1 break added to heavy impact. Okay. What about the other ability? Forge ahead. Select an ally, adjacent ally to move next in initiative. Oh. Now we're just gonna beat his ass into the ground. Or can I? No. Fuck. Alright. I think we can pop this ability now. Rain of Arrows. Oh, can we not? Traps 1 tile, 1 time strength damage if entered in 1 turn. Oh, so it's... Okay, I've got to put it on a tile. Gotcha. Bird of Prey. Nah, I don't need to use that. I just need to shoot. Who are we gonna pop, though? 8. Let's hit the archer. Actually, we can't hit the archer. Damn it. And we'll pop him then. Tempest? Normal strength damage to adjacent enemies. Wow. Sundering Impact. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. Oh, I can burn willpower on this. You have no armor. Wow, he's gonna beat down something fierce here. Two willpower. Get stuffed. Hey, you stop hitting me, son. I gotta burn willpower to move there. There we go. So if you move into the yellow squares, you have to burn a point of willpower. Blue squares is your normal movement. It's 100% hit, but I really want to get rid of him. Fuck it. Dude, 30-point critical. Holy shit. He's not looking too hot. He's almost dead. Yeah, let's hit him. Oh, somebody walked into my rain of arrows trap there. Oh, that's too bad. Alright, you're not doing anything except getting slapped around, so we're gonna move him back. If you're gonna be a dick. You can deflect 6 and I can only do 6, so we're gonna rip the armor off of you. Yeah, there he goes. Crap. Let's do another Sundering Impact. Yeah, get fucked. How dare you? You son of a bitch. Pillage! Doesn't he have an ability to pillage? No. He is gonna rest, though. I can do 4 points to him. Yeah, let's just bitch slap him. Get fucked. Victory! You notice that the bigger the unit, the more squares they take up. Ones with bows take 1 by 1, where the ones with shields and large supposed to take up 2 by 2. Yeah. 12 renown. Woo! Lost a man, though. They threw everything at this assault, hoping to surprise Oberring's tired guards and get a battering ram through. It almost worked. If not for you, the enemy pulls back, leaving you amongst the groans of wounded and dying. The spineless bastard! Oddleif sobs. She kneels over the body of a boy someone slapped a helmet onto. One of Rugga's fighters, but far too young. Today was probably the first time he had ever held a sword, and the last. No more, she swears, dashing off toward Rugga's war tent across the battlefield. The retreating and tired enemy are slow to respond. Odd, stop! You shout to deaf ears. The others give you a quick look before chasing after her, expecting the worst. Locations for the larger fighters is critical, so don't trap themselves to limiting moves. Yeah. What do these little rings mean? What do the rings mean? Oh, promote. Promotion! The greatest warriors in the battlefield are those who live past their first battles to start a journey down the path of legend. Increase your item rank or higher stats and talents? Or do I get both? Sure. Oh, that's the renown. %5 to avoid strength attack. Bonus hit chance. Promotion! Ring means items, I do believe. Yeah, probably. Promotion! Oh, you can up these. Ew. Yeah, he's fine with that. Improve your ability. Ooh. He's got that one maxed out. Exploit, puncture, avoid armor attack. That actually might be useful for him. Promotion! Nid. Hey, Nid. So he can have the big thing now, can't he? The big thing. Alright, ready for battle. I probably should be getting smaller units, but... I mean, what are you? Siege Archer. Bowmaster, Sky Striker, Horseborn Cantrip, Horseborn Cantrip, Horseborn Tubu, Hunter, Poet. Yeah, because that's what I need in the middle of a war, a poet. Raidmaster, Thrasher, Shieldmaster, Strongarm, Warhawk, Warmaster, Spearmaster, Spearmaster. Okay, cool. They kind of give you a nice thing. I'm actually curious, if the whole game is going to be nothing but a series of battles with small amounts of, storytelling in the middle. I could see me playing completely through 1, 2, and then this one. Bardic Strength. God, don't get me started. I think it would be kind of interesting. I think I should wait until I get the sound mixer, though. Because this game is exceptionally loud and has no volume on it. Ooh. We didn't start the fire. Oh. That's useful. Let's leave that on. +1 willpower. The morale of the caravan affects the willpower of the heroes during battle. Right now we have good morale. Good to know. Alright, let's pop some bitches. I don't want to burn too much willpower on this. Ah, fuck it. Oh, he has call to arms. That fire is spreading. Ow. He has 9 armor. Yeah, that needs some breaking. Well, hold on. Yeah, I have Sundering Impact. Oh, fuck. Ran right into that trap. Deflect. Alright, this fire is becoming problematic. Why won't I do any damage? Oh, because he's got 10 armor on him. How about him? They're just running right through it. They give no fucks. Okay. They give absolutely no fucks. Oh, can I not hit him? Can't hit him either. Can't shoot him much of anything. I can only mark prey within armor break damage. Okay. Well, I guess you're done. I can't really see very well under the fire. Yeah, because that'll hit a friendly. Oh, Sundering Impact. That should do him. There he goes. Promotion! Yeah, we kind of need a sprinkler system here. Six isn't gonna be enough unless I pump some willpower into it. That'll be enough. Oh, because he's got 8 armor. I don't suppose I have a special ability that'll get through that. Break damage target, +1 to return the favor. Let's try battering ram. Deflected. Ow, ow, ow. These guys are pretty fresh. He's got more armor. 6 damage to your 7. Alright, who's looking weak? That guy. Boink. Rank 1 will cause 1 break damage. Get fucked. Let's rip off most of his armor. God, that guy gets bitch slapped so much. Boink. You're down. So I'm curious what pillage means. It's like pillage. You'd be like, okay. Oh, this is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt. Ow, ow. How does one put out the fire? A sprinkler system, of course. Tempered by blood and pain. Tempered by blood and pain. Tempered by... Ready for promotion! Like Final Fantasy Tactics, except Viking Edition. Has become a gruesome mix of blood and ash. Put your blades away, shouts Ruga, held by the throat. I'm beaten, he smirks. Suspicion washes over you like a burst dam. I certainly hope the king shows you his full gratitude for your heroics. Break Ruga's nose. His nose crumples beneath your fist like a dry leaf, and he falls to a knee, groaning. Oddly, keeps an arrow pointed at his bristling clansmen, who move aside as you lead a bloodied, gasping Ruga to the guards at the gate. Ruga is clapped in chains, and you wait. You spend a long, silent period with Oddleaf. I do... excuse me. I do it again, she finally whispers, referring to her reckless attack on Ruga's tent. Hours later, a message arrives. The gates are slowly drawn open to your great surprise. King Maynolf decrees an end to this fighting. He welcomes all refugees into the city. Shouts a man in Arborang's colors, but as the captain of his guard, I warn you, do not test his generosity. Aelio wonders aloud, welcomes? After all this killing? Yep. I can move around a city. Days of supplies. Map. Options. Renown. Good morale. Let's look at the map. The full width and length of his gratitude. Yeah. That's a lovely sound. So this is basically all fucked up because some sort of weird cataclysm. And Dunder's beard. Well, now we definitely gotta play the first and the second one. I mean, that's just a given. Field gate. Downland. Okay. I just want to look at the map really quick. No, no. Excuse me. Alright, sorry about that. Do I click somewhere? Oh. Gate. That's a dead giveaway. A crush of people slowly pile through the gate, squeezing close together. The guard captain calls you over as you pass. He has Rugga close at hand. You have my attention for dealing with Rugga. It seems your reputation has some truth to it. King Manolf has asked you to personally be his honored guest. I've been ordered to escort you to a gathering at the Great Hall along with this cur. Rugga flashes the sort of grin that makes him so punchable. Dude, I broke your nose once. I'll break other parts of you later. Captain, now you've been busy. Restrains himself, you consider the king's surprising orders. Petrus restrains himself, you consider the king's surprising orders. What made the king decide to open the gates to everyone? Why risk taking Rugga alive? Unfortunately, there are important things in the corners of his dark mind that need to see the light of day. First he'll be chained to a cell wall, then I'll make him regret being born. Such fear of the poor king catching a fever. You regret it now, Rugga, if you prefer. King Manolf will speak to you both when we reach the Great Hall. And do me a favor, I've got enough to deal with ushering in all these new refugees. I won't let Rugga out of my sights. Okay. Fair enough. That's a giant red banner. How many people are there already? There's about to be a whole lot more. I don't care for how many looks we're getting. The fields between the outer and inner walls of Arborang are brimming with different people and clans, all stare at as the masses center. A pair of curious children run to you in awe. Can I ride the horse, people? Gasps the young boy. His mother grabs him by the arm, blurting apologies. A man with a short banner of his own approaches. Excuse my wife and son, he says. There isn't anyone in Arborang who hasn't heard of you. For a small clan, he continues, of strong men and smart women, give us the honor of joining... Oh, shit! Oh, crap! It's a raid! It's a damn raid! You guys know what to do. Not much. We're too casual to repel raiders around here. All we do is we hand you a bag of chips, a beer, and show you where the couches are. Hey, Drogoth. Thank you for the raid, sir. I wish I had some cool, like, raid screen or something, but I really don't. Any allies are welcome in these times. Keep your head down, try to avoid a scene. Yeah, we'll take people. A man claps you on the shoulder, and many other clans promise to sew their banners to yours as you travel towards the Great Hall. I got more clansmen. And supplies. And morale declined. Shit. That's a lot of people. Barter thrives in the shadow of catastrophe as people haggle their treasured family heirlooms for a handful of grain. Between robbery and theft, it's been a real problem. Petrus tells you eventually we gave up patrolling the lower rings of Arborang, every man for himself down here. We're the only two streaming Banner Saga 3 right now, so thought I should pass on some viewers. Well, I appreciate it. Right now I'm just doing a review of it. It's been forever and a day since I played 1 or 2, so I'm trying to joggle the mind here, as it were. You pass more than a few reminders of better times, though gossip is traded freely. Most items and supplies are outrageously expensive. Still, you can afford to take a look. Here and there, a piece of someone's old life catches your eye. Remember the return home, no matter how far, no matter the circumstance. +1 armor to adjacent allies and self. +3 on talents. These are all level 10s. +3 will talents. That's good. Continuing on. Keep your eyes open. One of these people were ready to kill us just hours ago. Thought you'd get away with this, a man slurs nearby. He and his cronies are already drinking their way through the streets. Aye, we demand justice, he bleats in the face of a confused horseborn. Ahead, more horseborn rear up at spear point, Canary and her companions thrust weapons and words back at their accusers, unintimidated. I knew this would be trouble. Petrus grumbles. Petrus guards try to separate the horseborn and the angry clansmen, but only manage to make things worse. You catch Rugga chuckling under his breath. Justice for Tolly turns into a chant, spreading until it infects a great mass of people. The horseborn came with you, they accuse. You're protecting murderers. Someone attacks and others follow. Shit. Well, fuck. Speaking of horseborn, we should probably bring a couple. Actually, I want to bring Hakon because he's got the big stuff. You have spears. You have spears. You have other things. Bring the spear people. The spear people! Why not? Fuck it. Let's do this. Crowd looks riled up. No shit. Kill the rabble-rousers in blue and the rest may flee. Those two. Really? Damn it. Can't even hit him with random arrows. I can hit him with bird of prey, though. Why you gotta be that way? Why? Mark prey. Get fucked. Seven damage for 2 break. That'll almost get him dead. Unless... Poison tipped. Pin. Reduces movement tiles by 2. Ooh. Well, yeah. Yeah, let's just beat his face in. Wow, really? Damn. That guy always gets clapped. Milady, I apologize, but this has to happen. You're gonna pop him too, aren't you? You son of a bitch! Pop. Yo, dead. Victory! Promotion! Promotion! Considering the usually charismatic leader of a large horseborn tribe wears a deep scowl. Why men attack? Why so much shout? Everyone thinks your horseborn privileged holier. This is important, Canary. Is it true? Ladies, yes. Kill many man. Take many thing. You need more? Finds no words. You admit to it. You plundered Tolier and killed the people there? Many food, many weapons, bring to you. You eat, you take. You slaughtered them and gave their things to us. Mary looks from Oddleaf to you, puzzled, then back to Oddleaf. Her front hooves pound the dirt, and she gestures in the air. You kill at walls. You kill on road. Man, horseborn, every. No, that's... Damn. Not the same thing. She doesn't get the difference. They must have done this before we even met them. How are we going to explain this away? There's nothing to explain. We either defend them or we don't. Mary. She trots nervously in place, then exhales through her nose and frowns. We are not pets. I've hoped this is all going to be worth the trouble. Me too. They're horsey people, of course they're pets. In the crowds, you notice new Varl, who had just now entered the gates. Hakon has gone off to meet them, and eventually you catch up. Familiar face glares in your direction as he speaks. Eventually, we cross paths with Bolverk and his ravens at the old ford. You remember Bolverk? The Berserker? Hard to forget. I thought I did some hard marches in our day, but not like this. Bolverk went his own way. Lucky we arrived when we did. I wasn't sure Arboring would still be here, or where you went. Have they treated you well since we parted, Hakon? Well enough, all things considered. Bethel gives you a cold stare. Don't think I've forgotten why Einertoft fell, little one. Or forgiven. I had to watch you fall to the dredge in person, returning the favor. Where's your tamed one-armed Varl, anyway? Going to the north into the darkness, Juno and Eyvind claim they can solve this. That's so, Juno and Eyvind. Makes you wonder who started the trouble in the first place. Grofheim is gone. Einertoft is gone. Gerunder gone. The dredge, on the other hand, Bolverk said he ran across islands near Bindle, and Bellower's probably on his way there right now. We defeated Bellower at Bowersgard. I saw it myself. Bellower doesn't die, and what of the others like Walker or Seath? we don't know where they went. Is Ubin around here somewhere to write these things down at least? Afraid not, he decided to go south to Horseborn lands. Of course he did. And I guess we're the last Varl Hakon. Let us bring ruin to the dredge like the old days of our bones on the hills. Hakon breaks into a wide grinning, clasping forearms with Fastolt, a strange gladness about them. Of our bones the hills. Okay. I'm sure this makes sense to somebody. Yeah, the art style is great. But I feel like we're gonna have to play this from Banner Saga 1 on. Right now I'm just kind of showing it off. And it's been a very long time since I played any of the Banner Saga series. More walking, more walking, more walking. The path crossing the field from the outer gate to the inner Black Rock is longer than it looks, but you walk through the dense, smoky streets, escalating toward the rise in the Black Rock Plateau. Rogus shuffles beside the guards who carry his chains. He has been unusually silent, but now he speaks softly in your ear. Careful, Hunter, he says, even before you hear the shouts. Looks like trouble ahead. It is trouble. A few yards ahead, you spy one of the Petrus guards face down, an arrow in his head. Ouch. Petrus curses angrily and runs ahead, just as armed men appear from the crowd surrounding him and attack his guards. It would be a tragedy if something happened to him, Rugged taunts. It's lucky that you do, as the guard holding Rugged's chains topples from an unseen axe. Before Rugged can slink away, you knock him off his feet, just as assassins approach from the flank. Shit! I'm enjoying having the Horseborn here. I'm wondering if these guys have better armor. He does. 18, 18, 15, but he has 3 less health. I mean, I suppose that works. Oh, we have Fastolt with us. Holy shit, look at his armor. Fuck. $13 health, though. Yeah, I'll keep what we've got. I wouldn't mind having more archers, but this works. This feels right, Brian. It feels right. Okay. I feel right, Brian. I feel right. Quickly, don't let Rugged slither his way out of this one. I wasn't planning on it. Okay, archer, spearman. Guy with a shield. It's down the archers. $11 armors, 7 armor. Eye for an eye, I guess. That'll kill him outright. Good night. Boink. Ow. That hurt. Ow! We'll get rid of you first. Damn. Look like you use some help. Who, the bad guys or me? Yeah, I could use some help. It'd be great. Stone wall. Bloody flail! 4 attacks at 1 strength or break each. +1 per adjacent ally and last on hit. Oh, fuck it. Let's do it! Oh, armor. And poison tipped. Oh, I can't anybody with poison tip from here. Okay. Why you gotta fuck with her? Seriously? Promoted! Your noun grows like my penis. Petrus rallies his men with tremendous skill. He quickly repelled the ambush with his help, wiping his blade clean of blood. Petrus then leans into Rugga hard with his fists and feet until the man is curled in a quivering ball on the ground. Crashing ends when Petrus is satisfied and the fighter who joined you in battle paces nearby. Bastards! Utter bastards! It's been a miserable, hard road, and I wasn't willing to watch good men go down like that. I'm Gudmundur, he continues. Lots of us here from Bindle. I was captain there myself. He glances at his banner. Trampled and bloody, and notice yours. They'll admit we could be doing a lot better. You take the hint. There's people, tattered banners. Wait, more clansmen, more fighters, more supplies. Morale is improved. You continue the Great Hall. How far is the damn hall from here? Good lord. Awful lot of stairs. No doubt it might all feel safe watching from above. Finally approach the black stone walls. Deep at the center of Arborang, Petrus instructs you to head up the stairs while he hauls Rugga away. Oddly puffs when she learns she can't join you. I guess only the important people are invited, she says. I'll try to find a place for the rest of us. Where do you think is best? I trust your judgment. I'll do what I can. But up on top of that hill is where we ought to be. Oddliff looks back at the Great Hall. Maybe if you had the king's ear, she suggests. Maybe. Casual Bot is a jerk. Black Rock Plateau casts a long indigo shadow over you like a storm cloud. As you climb the steps, the view shifts from verdant green hills into a morbid panorama of carnage and darkness. Eventually you come to stand beside rich and powerful men with long names and banners called before King Maynolf as you were. Hakon is here, as well as Canary, both given a wide berth. Where you stand at the back of his enormous hall, King Maynolf looks small and withered upon the throne. He speaks slowly as if stepping carefully through cobwebs of old memories. You can only hear bits and pieces about changes of heart and protecting the weak. Eventually you give up trying to make out the words. Suddenly the hall goes silent. Everyone is turned to stare at you. The king beckons and you approach. Ooh. And then the king sends the crowd away and takes you aside privately. You were to be thanked in person for bringing my son home to me. I'm afraid I must selfishly beg a favor of you. The road between Borsgard and Aberrang is long, especially shared with a man like Rugga. Tell me, how did you fare in his company? Rugga tried to kill me. You're not the first. Yet somehow he commands the loyalty of many. Maybe it says something about the hearts of men. I suspect you already know this, but the man has poisoned me. He did it when we met in good faith to negotiate peace. My mentors have been unable to find a cure. Rugga and I have something of a long and miserable history. No doubt he means to watch me wither on the throne. But perhaps you've seen his weakness, something in which to coax an antidote from him. Convince him on my behalf. King leans back and studies you with narrow eyes. I respect one who puts their clansmen first. What would you ask? Need a safe place to rest. Base could be made here atop the Black Rock Plateau. The families may not like it, but they'll make do. King calls for Petrus, and soon hears hard boots echoing off the high ceilings. My king. Our friend Rook has agreed to speak with Raga. And Petrus, follow our guest's orders. You're now his to command as he needs. See that this gets resolved as soon as possible. Yay, an honored guest. Great morale. Petrus. Heroes. You. Alright. Well. That's where we're going to stop for the review. I feel like if I were to expose chat to the first two, that this would make more sense. Obviously. But I love the art style. I wish there was more voiceovers, obviously, so that it wasn't like reading a book, but their art style kind of lends itself to the reading and less to voiceovers. Not to mention, I can understand voiceovers can be expensive for a development company. But that being the case, the combat is really fun. Parts of it are slightly confusing, but I blame that on the fact that I haven't played it in a long time. Not 3, but the other 2. But yes, graphics, art, all that stuff, and the sound effects at least, are spot on, and really lend itself to kind of giving more immersion to the game. I like it. I think it's a really, really great game. And if this looks like something you would want to get into, you can get it on Steam. Banner Saga 3, probably want to look into getting Banner Saga 1 and 2 on top of that as well. But what do you guys in chat think? But you enjoy jerking things around. Hey Kem, who was the development studio? Yes, and it is coming out on the 26th, which gives you plenty of time to check out the other first 2 as well. I did play 2 at PAX. Versus Evil, thank you. So once again, I just want to let you guys know, this is a review copy that was given to me to check out absolutely free of charge from Versus Evil, so that I could show it to you guys here on Twitch. I'm enjoying it. I'm sure I would enjoy it even further if I had more of the storyline to work with from the previous 2 Banner Sagas, but based upon what I've seen so far, it's still solid. The art style is still solid, and I think it's a good game. So if you want to check it out, you can always go on it. Yeah, so you can put a couple of links in chat there for you guys to go check it out. Yup. Here, let's turn the music back on. We gotta have music. Now the music's not even coming back on. What the hell? Seriously? You can even buy the soundtrack. Oh, I don't want the stats. Huh. Anyway. You upset the music. The music doesn't want to play anymore. The only minor nitpick I have is that the music, there's no volume for the music. There's no way to adjust the volume, period. There's not that many options in the options menu. I mean, I do like the fact that you can change the difficulty and the language, and you can make it full screen if you want. You can use a gamepad. You can even buy the soundtrack if you really want to. But, you know, there should be more options. That's the only downside I see to this game. I mean, I loved the music when it was playing when we first started this review. I don't like the fact that I had to turn it off because it was so freaking ear-bleeding. Audio mixer in Windows? Yes, but that affects... You shouldn't have to do that. It should be built into the game. You shouldn't have to go to a completely different part of your operating system to adjust the volume for a game. As far as I know, most modern games do have the ability to adjust the volume in the game. So that's a minor nitpick, obviously. And now that I've turned the music back on, it's not even playing anymore. So yes, but you can use it. This is true. But like, I want the sound effects to be higher than the music, so that I can still hear the music in the background, but I can still hear all the screams and the clashing of weapons and fighting and all that stuff on top of the music, because that part is more important to me than the actual background music. I don't know. Maybe it's just me having a clue. Whatever. But it is what it is. I guess I can't complain.
Shame.
Should not need to do it, but you can use it. That's true. Not everyone wants to tab the game every time to make it louder or quieter. That's true. That's true. But anyway, that's gonna do it for tonight's round of casual reviews. I do have a new game I've still got to stream in the near future. Oh, one of our community members actually donated, so we gotta have to check that out in very soon. Also, we're gonna be hopefully checking out Mad Max very soon. I know it's been out for a while, but it's been sitting in my Steam library for the longest time, and I got it off of a Humble Bundle, I believe. I'm not sure where exactly it came from. And we're going to be slowly playing it here and there. But I am going to be starting it over so that you guys can see it from the beginning. Not tonight, probably tomorrow. And then don't forget Friday. Are we doing Iron Kingdoms on Friday, Dowler? Are you doing it every week, or are you doing it every other week? I think you scheduled it for... what was it? The 3rd of August? Every other week. You know of any post-apocalyptic D&D RPG modules? Yeah. Come talk to me in the subscriber room when I get done with the stream. The 3rd. Okay, so this Friday is going to be something different. And then this Saturday, we're going to be doing more of our Fist of Taurus campaign with Megamech and Mech HQ. So definitely show up for that. I don't know what we're going to do Friday. Probably a community game of some kind. But definitely Mad Max tomorrow. I don't know what we're going to be doing on Thursday, but if you want to find out what's going to be on stream for the rest of the week, make sure you hit that follow button so you know when I go live. And you can also follow us on Twitter. You can check out our website. You can come hang out with us on our Discord. Everybody's welcome. We are the Filthy Casuals. This is a community-based stream. But before I go, I want to give a huge shout out to Double Joker for the follow, Joe for the 13th month resub. Thank you, Joe, for your continued support, and Drogith for the raid. I do appreciate it. In fact, I'm gonna.
It's over.
Yeah, I know.
Go home.
I know.
Go.
No, you go. Damn it. I'm trying to type here. I'm going to link his channel again. If you guys want to give him a follow, please feel free to do so. There it is. Awesome. So thank you for the raids, for the support, for the subs, for the follows, all that stuff. And if you're having trouble finding where to pick up either of the games that we reviewed tonight, feel free to message me or message Kimojo on via Twitch Whisper, or you can get a hold of us on our Discord server. That's our main avenues of communication. Type faster. Fuck you. But that's going to be it for this evening. Thank you guys. Take care. I'll see you back here for some Gasoline Metal Mayhem and some Mad Max tomorrow. But until then, God bless every single one of you. Be good to each other. And as always, keep it casual. I'm out of here.
Hey! Get the f*** off my lawn!
Oh yeah, you can also check us out on our Steam group. And Steam got updated today. We have a group chat and everything. If you've been hanging around our channel long enough and you'd like an invite to our Steam group, please feel free to let either me or Kim know and we'll send you an invite. Alright, now I'm out of here. Have a good night, guys.